On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Rich. So people are gonna gawk to him regardless. It says on here he's 63. I don't think that 63-year-olds that don't have baby face money look like him. To be honest. So when you rich and you have money, women are always gonna gawk to you. Women are hypergamous by nature, as Anton would say. So you being rich and famous, you are always gonna have women gawking at you at every age. Um, I do think, though, for me personally, I like very masculine men. I like men that are hunters. So I like men that go out and get what they want, whether that's a woman, money, whatever it is. Like they are gonna go out there and get it, whatever it is that they want. Um, so that's just what I personally like. But again, I think it was more like I'm babyface. I don't gotta approach women. I'm babyface. Okay. And so that's kind of how I saw it.
I hate to say this, and I keep on saying it. Most women, black women especially, look like Esther Rowe. Now, hear me out for a minute. Just hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not trying to be, because Esther Rowe was not necessarily ugly. It's just that.
Your ass up.
Just hear me out for a minute. Q, you got this. Okay. Just hear me out.
Sorry.
I went to a historically white institution. I didn't go to HBCU like a lot of blacks did. I was on campus with 50,000 human beings. 50,000. I was also a part of the greatest fraternity on the planet, which is Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Just off the numbers alone, I could just sit in a student center. I could sit somewhere and it could be 50 chicks walk by. At least 2 would just walk to me. I could be at the campus bar. So when I figured this out, when I graduated, I would go out in the real work world when I got older, after college, and I would go to a bar or whatever, and I would just sit around and chill. Yeah, you may not have every female looking at you, blah, 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 because they're expecting you to game on them, but at least 1 or 2. The better I got at just being me, I had one chick, and I tell the story all the time. One chick, she was a sexy black chick. She had to be like 5'10", super dark back in the day. She was sitting next to me in the bar and said, literally out of her mouth, "I've been sitting here for an hour and you haven't even spoke to me." I didn't even know who this chick was, because she was so. Because we live in a society now of so many simps. So it's intriguing when you don't do it, when you don't holler at chicks. I could be at the grocery store, the same thing. Before I got married, I could literally be walking to the grocery store wearing, a suit jacket, whatever, and a female will say, "Hey, handsome, how you doing?" Because I'm ignoring her. Babyface is right. I don't think it's because he's afraid of rejection. I think that he knows that, and he won't say it in front of all those cackling hens he was with, but what it really is that he knows that men are the prize. God himself said it. We build, we construct, we die for this nation, respectfully. Women really don't. Men have hobbies. Women don't. Women age like milk. Men don't. And truth be told, a lot of men now are doing this. People call them red pilled. But I don't agree with that. I think that that's what men naturally did back in the day. I think that now women they know that there's a lot of simps now. They know that a lot of men will pay their bills. But I would suggest that back in the day when the country was more frontier country and women had to rely on men, I'm pretty sure a lot of women were running to men. Just like if shit were to hit the fan, women will be running to men. Because women even know that men are the prize. And truth be told, with black women, I hate to say it, all you got to do as a black man to get a black woman is have a white bitch with you. No, and it's the truth. It's the truth. And especially if she's a sexy one. That's all you got to do as a black man. You ain't got to highlight no black chick. Just have you a white chick with you.
What are you talking about?
It worked for me a couple of times in my life. Now I wasn't a serial white woman dater. I still love some black coochie.
Oh, really?
But the thing is that I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men who can agree with me. I'm willing to bet that a lot of dudes in the chat like, damn, that nigga is probably right.
Nope.
And it's the truth. I hate to say it, but Babyface is capping. He ain't afraid of rejection. He knows that he's the shit. He knows that, first of all, the man is pushing 70 and he still looks good. Ain't no 60. No, hey, listen, let's be honest. How many 64-year-old women can be 64 and still have people gawking over them? See, those women were gawking over Babyface. But you can't find no 30-year-old men gawking over no 70-year-old woman. And I hate to be so brutally honest like that. You can't. Ain't no 30-year-old sitting around looking at I don't know who's old. I don't even know anybody old right now, but Betty White or something. Rest in peace. Ain't nobody looking at her. No, she's a cute little old lady and she's funny, but ain't nobody looking at her looks. But you saw those girls, they were all looking at him. That one girl has some sexy long legs too. I will admit that. But it's the truth. He's lying. He's full of shit. He knows damn well that he's still the man. And he ain't got to holler at them. They got to holler at him. Go ahead, guys. I mean, come on. The woman in the pink hair. Come on, man. Why would on earth would any man even approach her? She got to approach a nigga. The other ones are pretty hot, but come on, man. You got to approach. No, Babyface ain't got to lie. He ain't got to cap. So she got some nice legs. Yeah,
I think the women would gawk him in anyways because of his money. Those look like those type of women. No matter if he was ugly, they still gonna gawk at him. But he looks good for some.
That's what I was gonna say, Q, is he's famous and rich. So people are gonna gawk to him regardless. It says on here he's 63. I don't think that 63-year-olds that don't have babyface money look like him. To be honest. So when you rich and you have money, women are always going to gawk to you. Women are hypergamous by nature, as Anton would say. So you being rich and famous, you are always going to have women gawking at you at every age. I do think, though, for me personally, I like very masculine men. I like men that are hunters. So I like men that go out and get what they want, whether that's a woman, money, whatever it is. Like, they are gonna go out there and get it, whatever it is that they want. So that's just what I personally like. But again, I think it was more like, I'm babyface. I don't gotta approach women. I'm babyface. Okay. And so that's kind of how I saw it.